Hello and welcome to Games That Grow Your Business. I am Jean Barry, your business game expert. And today, in this episode, I am speaking with Astrid Mueller. Now, I hired originally Astrid to come in because I loved how playful she was. And yet, what happened is I found some clients who didn't really know what the heart of their business was. And they didn't really know exactly how to sell their products in a way that was aligned with their whole self, not only their process, but who they were in the world. And it's been absolutely magical. And so what happened is Astrid and I basically pulled ourselves together and linked arms and said, you know what? Together we can make an amazing difference for creatives, for spiritual entrepreneurs, for people who are a little confused about how to get their product selling in the world. So, welcome.
Hi, everyone, and hello, Jean. Thank you so much for having me. I love to be here to be able to say hello so you can all meet me. Usually, I'm behind the scenes when you meet Jean, and I'm happy to quickly explain what I contribute to the process and how that can help you in your business and with your personal sparkle. And what I mean by that is like that you're being lit up in your business and in your soul, really lit up because you're here. You want to make a bigger impact and you want to make bigger income. That's what Jean helps everybody do, and I help you be aligned with that. And so, Jean, you alluded to some things that many people are not fully clear about, how to grow your business, or you might feel heavy. So it might be that you don't like your marketing, or you're somehow feeling something is off with your brand, or you're so creative, you're doing so many things, and you're not quite sure how to package that. How do you speak that? We have a lot of people like that. Or you have a sense that you want to get your brand to the next level and you want a game product and a bigger impact and create a movement and those kinds of things. And you realize that, okay, your brand needs something magical to really make that happen. So for any of those scenarios, I'm always coming in at the very beginning just to do a checkup on your brand, to see, well, what do you already have? What might you need? And then if you're totally clear and awesome, then you can roll right away with Jean. But if there's any hole in clarity and strategy in like sensing the magic of your brand, you first get a session with me. And what happens in there is first I tune into what is your magic. And that can be with intuitive drawings and energetically tuning in and helping you get clear of your words, of your brand, of what really lights you up, of, oh my gosh, you forgot your magic. Sometimes we forgot our magic, our like easiest things, and your bigger mission and vision for the planet, like really getting clear on that. That's what I help you do first. And then I tune into what makes you feel sparkling, like what actually lights you up in your business, and honing in on that, because Jean and I don't like to do business in a heavy way. We bring playful energy and joy and help you find your joy strategy. So I help you find those sparks so that we're aware of that, and that will later with this Jean be important to help you find your sparkling awesome strategy. And then comes, well, how do you package things for people? So then I already said on my branding hat, like, for if you have a game, how does this all come together? Could this be like for retreats and whatnot? And giving you that clarity vision of your path forward, I can already get you lined up with that. And you get to see like, oh, that feels sparkling. So preparing the path for your strategy. And then lastly, I do a cross check for you. Well, what do you actually need right now? And I'll give you a branding recommendation. So this might be, oh, you might need some design tweaks for your brand. You might need a sales page for your website, and it can be that simple. You might be ready for a pilot to really go out there, and you might really benefit of a game. I can also see that, and reconfirm that for you if that fits in the whole branding for your bigger picture for your next level that you want to achieve. And then yeah, those are the things. And then I bring in Jean. Then I bring everything. You get like a beautiful document that sums it all up, with real. You walk away with clarity, feeling solid, and feeling excited again about your business, about what your soul actually wants to create, and you can let a lot of things fall away. Because that's what happens when we don't have that clarity. We spend money on all the courses that we don't need. Jean, you said you've done that. We all have done that, right? And you might be one of them, like all the things, and you might have spent a lot of time on things that you don't need to do. You might not need to do all the social media stuff, all the da 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 da, what everybody else does. So I'll bring Jean back in the room, and together with her zone of genius for strategy, you will find your easy path forward to actually create a magical game. And Jean, do you want to share from there? Like, because it's not always a product like this. Sometimes it's internal.
Yeah, no, so this is incredible because, I always love then at that point even reviewing the document myself, and then we can all sit in the energy of that magic that's sitting there for what's coming forward. So that's incredible. And before I show some of those results of the things that we created after that, I want to just point out some of the reasons that people come to us and start with this branding clarity magic. Because what they have noticed usually is either, like you just said, they're working too hard and they're working all the time because they're trying everything. They are trying absolutely everything. So that's one. Another one is that they are kind of tired or burnt out. Like they want to have more fun in their world. Like
Yep.
fun is showing up as a major contributor that needs to come forward and wants to be expressed
Yep.
inside of their business. And then some people show up inside of our world because they're just not selling anything. Like, they're like, I have all these amazing things and nothing, like, it doesn't seem to matter what I do. It's staying little. And so those are the major reasons that people tend to come to us. And then what happens after we've done this clarity is that we have this opportunity to say, well, then what's aligned? What's coming forward? Maybe it's a deck. Maybe it's a game.
Yeah, maybe it's an
Yeah.
actual game. This is like an example where we designed and produced everything for a client who's creating a movement, and she has a game with like more beyond just cards. There's a whole game strategy and a game board and all kinds of things with that brand. It can be that. And then Jean's
And
game is another example, right? Yeah. Go ahead.
exactly. Or it can be a personal game. I'm a big fan of spinners, and I love to have that piece of an internal game that gives you validation as you keep going along. And so we can create a business game for you that, first of all, makes everything you do more fun, but then makes it really easy to know what to do next.
Yep.
And so those are the things that usually happen after we've done brand clarity. And
Yeah.
this is why in linking arms, Astrid and I are like, you know what, we are amazing together, because when you're clear, then it's much easier to bring in a product. Bringing in a product without the clarity first doesn't work either.
No,
It
it's
just
wasted.
doesn't work.
No, yeah, it doesn't work. And I had in my beginning of my brand consultancy many years ago, I had clients who came to me who wanted a website, and they put all their effort and money in the website, and I spent a lot of time on that. And then when they had the website, it kept shifting, and it wasn't quite right, or everything fell apart, or they were like, they weren't happy with like moving forward. They stayed stuck. And that happens if you don't have the full brand alignment from the heart with what you actually want to do. And we also help with that piece to really feel, are you fully aligned? Is there anything else that makes you feel sparkling and feel happy, or does something need to shift? Sometimes we need to let something go and totally change where we think we need to go. So, yeah.
Absolutely. So, if you need some help with brand clarity, absolutely reach out to Astrid. The links are below. You can absolutely book a session to find out if this is right for you. And if you're thinking maybe you need some more fun in a game, you can book that same session and Astrid will help you know whether or not this is in alignment for you now.
That's perfect. Yeah, I love it. And I have one more thing I wanted to clarify. And when you said as a walkaway, when if you book both of us, like you come in, you get the clarity, and then we bring Jean in and we look at your strategy, you will always walk away knowing the clear next step, how you can grow your business to make more income and make more impact and experience more joy. And sometimes that ends up being with an actual product that you'll sell, like this one, or like the a deck that Jean showed earlier as an example. Or it might be with an internal game strategy that nobody else will see, but you will have joy in your business and you feel lighter and clear and ready to conquer the world. So either way, we will help you bring more joy in your business and make more money and go bigger and reach more people. That makes us happy too. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, Astrid, thank you so much for popping on with me today to
Thank you too.
create some clarity around what we do together. And until we all meet again next time, I invite you all